Hello twin flames and welcome to this reading. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And what I really wanted to do today was do a little bit of a mirrored reading, what I've done for members today, to show you non-members what it's like to be a member of the angel family and higher. Because every week, 3 times a week, as an angel family member or higher, you get access to 3 videos. So I do extra guidance for you every Monday, Wednesday and Friday as a member of the angel family. So I want to show you a little bit about what that's like. So I use 2 decks of cards usually to do these focus readings. We use the Divine Structure for Twin Flames deck, which is one of my decks, and we complement it with the Tarot-Libs by Mystic Moon. Now, sometimes I don't use these decks, I'll do pick piles, but most of the time I like to connect with these decks directly to see what focus question we need to be connecting with. And today, whatever the questions are, I'm going to use the Eternal Messages by the Pretty Psyche to answer the questions. I'm going to bring in the Universal Love cards by Toni, Carmine, Salerno, and I'm going to bring in the Fortune Oracle and the Buddha Wisdom Divine Feminine. So I'm excited to see what comes in. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. And also I'm going to be live in London in May, in May next year for a live event. So if you want to come to that in London, all the details are in the description below. You can just hit the link and it will take you to the ticket sales and it tells you all about the day and what the day entails. But let's do a focused reading. Now, if you're a member of the channel, I've already done one of these today for you. So this is a bonus. You get a bonus reading today. And if you're thinking, I want to really join and get extra guidance, this shows you what they're like. So what do you need to know today? So we've got 2 cards jumping out. So we've got 2 questions there jumping out. What do we need to know today? What do we need to know? So we've got 4 cards jumping out. So the first card, now what I tend to do with these first of all is put them together because there's always an intuitive reading here anyway in the questions. And then the cards just kind of bring extra guidance in and clarify everything. So the first card is what's affecting the Divine Masculine. Now you may be wondering that today. What's affecting my twin? What's on his mind? What's going on with him? And I feel there's a lot of illumination going on, especially around the heart chakra. I feel he's missing you today. He's feeling that pain of being away from you, that void in his heart and soul. So he's feeling a little bit depressed today. He's feeling a little bit anxious about things today. But we're going to look deeper at that. We've also got a 3-card spread. So we're going to do a 3-card spread about what's affecting the Divine Masculine. So I'm going to bring in some tarot as well. Actually, let's bring in the Divine Masculine Message Tarot to answer that question. So I'm going to put those 2 cards together. What's affecting the Divine Masculine? So we're going to connect with the other cards. We're also going to do a 3-card spread with this deck to really see what's going on there. We've got what important lessons is this person providing for me? So remember, whatever's going on with your twin right now, they are providing important lessons for you. You're learning and you're growing through the experiences that you are having. Whether that's they are with a karmic partner, you are learning to value yourself, that nobody compares to you. You're learning to rise above the 3D world and see beyond the illusion. You're learning to focus on you and work on service. If they're ignoring you or ghosting you, you're learning they are processing things. That it's not to do with you, it's to do with them. Yes, it's to do with you because you're affecting them, but they need to process what they're going through, what they are feeling. So don't feel you've done anything wrong. So there's many, many lessons we learn through our twin and what they teach us. And when they are silent and distant, we learn to go within for the answers. We learn to let go of control. We learn to surrender. We learn to trust the process. We learn to connect with angels and our guides. And we learn to have faith in the journey and the love. Is the connection you have real? So this is also providing an important lesson right now because you're able to go within and work out if you feel it's real. And what you feel is real is real. You feel it inside. It's only that 1% that comes in as doubt. Most of you will be like 99.9% sure that this person is my DM. And most of the time it's 100% sure. It's only when something happens or we get triggered or the ego comes in that we have that minute doubt. So is your connection real? Trust what you feel. and that will answer the question. What's affecting the divine feminine? So because the masculine has been affected by things today, that's mirrored back to the divine feminine, because you are one. You are one. So you may be feeling a bit frustrated or anxious. You may be having tooth pain because there's decisions going on. You are being affected by their energy today. And what is distracting me from my goals at the moment? So you may be distracted today by your masculine or by their energy or what they are going through, and that's stopping you from achieving your goals in this moment. And we've all been there, where we're so focused on our twin, that's all we can think about. So you're also being reminded that you have goals and you have dreams and you have things to take care of too. So let's shuffle the cards. So first of all, what's affecting the divine masculines? What's affecting the divine masculines? So I'm going to shuffle all the cards first. This is the way I do it when I'm doing the readings. What important lessons is this person providing for you? What important lessons is this person providing for you? Is the connection you have real? Is the connection you have real? What's affecting the divine feminines? What's distracting you from your goals at this moment? You might think, well, there's nothing distracting me from my goals at this moment, but it could be some fear. We're going to do a 3-card spread. What's going on with the masculines in the past? What's going on with the masculines in the past? There we go. What's going on with the masculines in the now? What's going on with the masculines in the now? And what's going on with the masculines in the future? What's going on with the masculines in the future? Thank you, angels. There we go. Okay. And one important lesson, actually, let's go back. What's affecting the divine masculine? This is with the Buddha wisdom cards. What's affecting the divine masculines? Because I'm only using the masculine message tarot for the 3-card spread. That's why I've only used it for that particular part of the reading. So what's affecting the divine masculine? What important lessons is this person providing for you? What important lessons is this person providing for you? Is the connection you have real? Is the connection you have real? And that one as well. What's affecting the divine feminines? What's affecting the divine feminines? There's the question or the answer. And what is distracting you from your goals? There we go. Okay. And we're using the Buddha cards. And then the fortune cards. So what's affecting the divine masculine straight out? And what important lesson is this person providing for you straight out? And is the connection you have real? Is the connection you have real? What's affecting the divine feminines? I'm as excited about this reading as you are, guys. I can't wait to see what these cards are. And what's distracting you from your goals at this moment? And with the final deck, Universal Love. Now, this is a little bit of a raunchy deck because the pictures are quite provocative. So when I show the pictures, I may cover up certain bits of the card, okay? So what's affecting the divine masculines right now? What's affecting the divine masculines? Let's get a clearer card than that. There we go. And what important lessons is this person providing for you? Remember, they are your greatest teacher. Is the connection you have real? Which one's coming out? There it is. What's affecting the divine feminine? And what's distracting you from your goals? What's distracting you from your goals? And the reading I did for, I used these same cards earlier today. It was a completely different reading though. Completely different cards came out. And it's all about really soul guidance. So if you're excited with this reading, you're thinking, yeah, I want more of this, then obviously upgrade to Angel Family or higher on the membership level, or hit the join button to join today. It must be Angel Family or higher to get all the content though. And you've got access then to the community post for your level. The reason I say for your level is because there's also Angel Warriors and Ascension Angels. Obviously, as an Angel Family member, you don't have access to those videos, but you have access to everything else. So first of all, what's affecting the divine masculine? So the first card is the connection. Look at this. So again, I'm going to cover up certain bits of this card. We've got Tantric union. Tantric union, being together. So what's affecting them is they want to be together. They're thinking about being intimate with you. Tantric union is about intimacy. It's about the saucy stuff. That's what they're thinking about. That's what they want. They're affected by that today. So they may be feeling the heat in the body, and so will you. There's power there. We've also got fear. Fear is affecting them today. Fear of being a failure, fear of not being good enough, fear of making a mistake, fear of what people will think. All kinds of fear are affecting them today. We've also got wisdom, the gaining wisdom. To focus on the past is to lose the future. So they may be going over the past and they're losing the future because they're doing that. That's affecting them. They're thinking, I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you because of things I've done in the past. I want to make you my future. Heed advice from an older person which will allow you to move on. So they may be receiving wisdom from someone who's already made their move. In other words, they may listen to someone who's already got divorced, or it may be talking to the dad or the mum or a friend who's older, or someone who seems to be more experienced than them in some way. They could even be listening to you because you're the older one in the connection. But this is about them moving on from that fear, moving on from that karmic partner, moving on from that situation that's holding them back from being with you. And what's affecting them is a new beginning. As you perceive that birth is a coming and death is a going, you are bound by the mental obstacles. So in other words, there has to be an ending, the death of something, for a new life to begin, for a new beginning, for a birth. So this is really about them being, them struggling with the ending and the beginning. And that's what they're being guided to look at and observe. What's affecting them is, they miss being intimate with you. This is exactly what I felt when I picked up this card. Because that's what they're doing. Okay, it's a little bit raunchy, so I'm not going to show you the naked bodies there. But I miss being intimate with you. This is exactly what's on your masculine's mind today, and that's what's affecting them. And he's saying, I've been doing spell work on you. Now, that doesn't mean they're doing black magic. I did a little TikTok the other day, and this card came out with, I've been manifesting our connection. And that's really what he's saying to you. I've been manifesting our connection. I've been thinking about you. I've been talking to you through telepathy, which is spell work because we're speaking it out. So he's saying, I've been trying to get your attention in some way. Now, before we go on, let's do what's affecting the divine feminine, because you are one. And what's affecting them will be affecting you. What's affecting you will be affecting them. So what's affecting you is there's a gateway, a door's opening, a shift, a new beginning. You're going to feel this. So you're being affected by the doors opening. You're thinking, when's this gateway going to open? When are we going to be together? What's going to happen? And we've got major life change. So what's affecting you right now is a major life change, whether that's in your life or their life. You're going to make major changes to be together. So the time is right for major life changes. As a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. So you may move house. You may be planning to move job. You may be thinking about what you're going to do in the new year, and that's opening a gateway. So the door is open, or the gateway is open to a major life change to bring you together. And don't let worldly temptations lead you astray. So remember, don't be so concerned with the physical aspect of things, the physical union, because you have union already within. When you get the inner union right, the outer union will follow. And I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. So you may be afraid of being rejected again if they've hurt you before, rejected you before, if there's been pain. So you may be holding yourself back a little bit because of that. And you may be also feeling they are holding back because they've hurt you and rejected you in the past. So you both want each other, and you're both being guided to move towards each other. Now, the 3-card spread. In the past for the masculine, we've got the 8 of Wands. Everything was falling into place. Now, because this is a past energy, it could be 2 minutes ago. It could be they're talking about 10 years ago. But what he's saying is everything was falling into place, and then there was you. And what I'm really connecting with this as well is you may be affected by this if you think, wow, everything was falling into place, and then there was a separation. Everything was falling into place, and then he told me he didn't want me anymore. Everything was falling into place, but. And I feel that's because I feel this 8 of Wands is referring to the way he feels when he meets you, the way it's magical and everything seems to be wonderful, and then the fear comes in. So in the present moment for the masculine, we've got the 5 of Swords. He's saying it's better for me to be alone right now because I'm finding my power. So I really feel this is when you think everything was falling into place, everything was wonderful, magical, beautiful, and then he disappeared, then he ghosted me, blocked me, ignored me, didn't want to be around me. Why? why did it change? And he's saying it's better for me to be alone because I'm finding my power. So during that silence or that separation, he finds his power to bring in the energy of the future. Where we've got, look at this, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So what he's saying is, he goes within to remember who you are. He's saying, I know who you are. Your nurturing power is guiding me home, but you seem to have everything together. And sometimes that scares me because I don't. So what he's saying is, when I go within, when I pull away, I remember what I remembered right at the beginning, that you are the one for me. And that's what he's currently working out right now in this moment. And that's also affecting him. So the next question we've got is, what important lesson is this person providing for you? We've got relationship. So the important lesson concerns, let me just cover that card up again. It concerns the relationship itself. And also, you're learning to have a relationship with yourself. You're learning to go within. You're learning to connect with Source. You're learning to connect with God, the higher power, your angels. So this person and what you go through with this person, such as silence, separation, all these things, it allows you to build a relationship with yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, how can you love anyone else? The important lesson is love. Look at this. We've got love. Love. It says love is in the air. It's a great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. So the love is what this important lesson is for. To love, to learn how to love, to learn what unconditional love is, to learn to respond with love in everything that you do. And also look to trust in the timings, the process, to know that luck is on your side. It says a sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favour. It's an excellent time for say networking. Okay, networking, meeting people, going places, doing things, coming together. So I feel that's reunion. But they're also saying not working, because I feel this about moving towards the holidays. You know, it's a lucky time of year because we're moving towards a time where we can relax and breathe and be at peace. The important lesson you're learning, just know I'm obsessed with you. So you also learn how to stop being so obsessed or addicted to their energy, because you do want each other and you are obsessed with each other. But it's about learning how to handle that in a positive way. You know, in a way that doesn't take you away or distract you from your goals or your dreams or things going on. So the important lesson is your divine nature is the beauty of all beauty. Your divine nature, that means operating in love, the fruit of the spirit, compassion, empathy, understanding, kindness, joy, and not operating in the fear-based energies, you know, the 7 deadly sins like greed and, you know, lust and all those things. And I am not the mind, intellect, or body. I am not merit or demerit. I am the pure self. So what you learn is to be your pure self. You learn to move away from the negative and the positive and just see things in a neutral way. And then you realise everything is what we perceive it to be. We've got, is the connection you have real? So we've got sorrow. You have to let go of the pain. Obviously, you're going to cry and you're going to shed tears and you're going to go into doubt. That's how we learn it's real. We know it's real because we feel it. And not just that, you know the connection's real because it makes you cry. Tears of joy and sorrow. It makes you feel. When you feel things, you know you're alive. So this connection makes you feel alive, and that's how you know it's real. We've got travel. Long distance communication will open up your life. So what I'm connecting with this is, you're going to know it's real because any long distance, it's going to reopen communication. It feels like communication is coming back in if there's a long distance here. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancements for others. So what I'm connecting with this is, the connection makes things more real. It allows you to advance in your career, to work on your goals. And obviously we've got what's distracting you from your goals. We're going to connect with that. But this journey itself helps you to move towards a new career, to work more in alignment with your true self, to do things you fully do enjoy doing. And that brings in exciting experiences. And it says for singles, that means when you are operating in your own energy, it creates an exciting opportunity. It brings magic in. It allows things to happen that you may not have done before. And there is nothing better that you can give to a person than to be present with them. So what this means is, when you are present in the moment, in the power of the now, without the ego that controls the fear around the past or the fear around the future, you know this connection is real. So the best gift you can give to your twin this holiday season is to trust the love and be in the present moment, because then you know it's real. And we've also got I've got 2 cards here, wow. Once I and mine are given up, there is no limited individual. There is only the wisdom which pervades everything. So this means once I and mine, which are very selfish words, even though I is a creation energy, I am successful, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship, I am valuable. But when you say that's mine or he's mine, instead you go into this collective consciousness where you say, I know that what's meant for me will be for me. I trust in God to give me everything in divine timing. I trust the process of my life. And then you move out of the ego. So instead of feeling that you need them, you feel like it's just coming naturally. And also in wisdom, you are aware of the process of privileging and punishing yourself. Reflect and let them go. What this means is you are aware of the process. You become aware of the process through wisdom, which means you learn about the journey. You learn about the connection being real. You realize that you can cherish this connection or you can deny the connection. You can see this connection as a positive thing or a negative thing. It's really all about perception that makes it so. Is this connection real? You're always reminded of each other. I am always reminded of you to remind you the connection is real. So in other words, when we see the signs show us the connection is real. And also you have to give it a chance. So when you give this love a chance, you know it's real. Now, what is distracting you from your goals at this time? We've got divine guidance. You may not be taking on your divine guidance or listening to it. So the message is listen to the guidance coming from the divine. We've got romance. So again, romance, the journey, love, the twin flame connection, the karmic situation. They give me fear. Fear comes up as expelled through as burpee energy because the solar plexus is releasing things we don't like. So what can distract us from our goals at this moment? And the goals could be a career goal, a project, something you want to do, or even the goal of union itself is the way we feel about the love. So focusing on the romance, it says love is set to sizzle. So things are heating up between you. You're going to feel the heat, the power of the love. It says chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So, when you're seeking the connection, you're going to feel the connection. But it's like the angels are also saying that we can get distracted from our goals by seeking out the connection, by trying to make things happen. Something is what it is only because of what it's not. So we learn on this journey that it's like unconditional love. Unconditional love is unconditional love because it's not conditioned love, which means you have to let go of all the way you've done things before to operate differently. What's distracting you from your goals at this moment is a surprise. You may be planning to surprise them. So you may be thinking about the future. You may be thinking about how to move it forward. Planning a surprise, maybe you're thinking about Christmas time or something to do with the holidays, and it's distracting you from your goals. Now, that's not a bad thing. It just means be aware that is your energy away with the fairies or is it productive energy? I know you've been right. I'm trying to forgive myself. So you also need to forgive yourself so you can actually move towards union. And you need to forgive them. And the masculine here is saying, I know you're right about things. I know you're right with everything you've said to me. But I'm trying to forgive myself. So give it time. And I never meant to hurt you. It wasn't you, it was me. So we can also go over the past and over the past and over the past. We can feel bad about things. We can take things personally. And those things can distract us from our goals in this moment. So the real message is be in the moment. And then you don't get affected by the ego because that's only able to control the past that's gone. The future that hasn't yet happened. It has no power in the now. That's why the power is in the now. So trust the love. Your masculine is affected by you today and missing you and wanting you. You're feeling that energy and that's affecting you, divine feminine. So don't let it affect your goals or dreams. Be at ease with the journey. You know the connection's real. You just have to trust it and have faith. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.